This new program was allegedly developed with public health medical professionals from Georgetown and Johns Hopkins universities. It opens with a statement from Wynn CEO Matt Maddox. He talks about a term we've heard before, flattening the curve. But in this context, he's talking about flattening the unemployment curve. This 23-page program lays out not only a plan for the Wynn to reopen its doors, but a plan to kickstart the Las Vegas economy as a whole. Step 1. The governor's task force needs to focus on beefing up our COVID testing capabilities. Step 2, reopen parts of the local Nevada economy in early May at reduced occupancy. Social distancing still applies. There should be temperature checks and no large gatherings, and we all need to wear masks. Step 3, says we need to, quote, follow the data based on increased testing. Hospitalization rates shouldn't be higher than the national average. We need to make sure hospital critical care beds are available in case there is a spike. And finally, all this data should be available for everyone to see. Total transparency. Step 4. Assuming in mid to late May we're still in line with those benchmarks, slowly begin to reopen the Las Vegas Strip with extensive safety measures in place, which we'll touch on shortly. Then finally, monitor the data every day, then either pull back or move forward based on what we're seeing. Now, in terms of what that all looks like at the Wynn, we're told points of entry will be limited and monitored by thermal cameras. If you have a temperature over 100 degrees, they'll pull you aside for a second screening. And if you are indeed running a fever over 100, you aren't allowed in. Physical distancing isn't going away. They'll want groups at least 6 feet apart from other groups, and they'll be adapting all the tables, slot machines, restaurants, etc. to make sure that's all doable. And then all the staff will have to be properly trained on how to deal with and respond to anything COVID related. Things are going to look and feel a lot different. And some of the most drastic changes fall on Wynn employees, like a dealer I talked to anonymously today. Half as many people allowed at his table means less energy, less tips, and less take-home pay. Sanitizing cards and dice every few minutes slows the game down. Even wearing gloves for safety is a hurdle in itself.
Dealing is all touch sensitive on how you can grab cards or dice or chips. That's gonna be something to deal with. It's going to be way different. We are going to make a lot less money because people aren't going to come like they were before they shut things down.
Christopher Redfern, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.